Am I the asshole for telling our parents my brother had a child outside of his marriage?
Ooh, that's dirty.
For years, my brother has been trying to go into business with my husband. It hasn't worked out for various reasons, but he finally had an idea that my husband thought would be successful. The thing is, before my husband goes into business with anyone, he does an extensive background check on them. I'm not sure if he made my brother aware he was going to do the checks or not, but it's how he found out that my brother has a daughter outside of his marriage.
Damn.
Is your brother Drake?
Damn. Oh, shots.
What did I miss? I had no idea this child existed, and my husband warned me I shouldn't say anything, but I couldn't just not tell my parents. So I told them a few days ago. You've now answered the question if you're the asshole. They were as shocked as me, as they also had no idea she existed, and they immediately confronted my brother about it. Turns out his wife is fully aware, but said she would leave if he tried to include his daughter in the family, which is why neither one of them told any of us about her.
Okay.
My parents want to meet her and include her in our family, but my sister-in-law is threatening to leave if that happens. So my brother won't give them her mother's contact information. They want my husband to find out for them, but he's refusing to get involved, so everything's a shit show right now. I personally want to meet my niece. So I've told my husband if he doesn't give me the information, I'll ask the friend he uses for background checks myself, which has caused multiple fights between us.
What in the world?
My brother hates me right now and is blaming me for his potential divorce. But I don't think it's fair, as I didn't know my parents would immediately confront him. I did ask them not to. Am I the asshole? Yes.
No.
Yes, you are the asshole.
I think there's multiple assholes. I think it's all around.
Dating this woman for a few weeks, I visited daily, not for the relationship, but to quietly move my things in her house. They out here. These homosexuals are out here.
Yep.
I spend the night, leave my toothbrush or razor, and the next day she has my shit packed in a box by the door.
Damn.
I told her, if we're building something between us, I need to spend more time with her.
Nah.
In her home.
Nah.
Suddenly, she's pulling back and not there when I drive by, or she is there and won't open the door. She changes the alarm code as soon as I memorize it, and she won't give me a key.
Damn.
She says she had to evict the last dude.
Ooh.
I'm not him. I'm the new dude.
You're not about to be the dude in her house.
I know my meat is top tier.
Oh, okay. It can be
Pause.
all of that.
She should do everything in her power to keep me near.
Nah.
Why is she running from me? How do I turn this around before May 1st, when my baby mama and me will be evicted from our apartment?
Nope.
Help?
I could be staying at this lady's house. She already know what to do. You just there for a good time, for not all the time. Bye.
But she still keeps on coming around.
She might like it. He said he got premium meat.
Whoa.
She's just there for the meats. He's confused on what he's there for.
Couple next door are insufferably happy. I hate them. Always giggling and watching Netflix together. Our walls are paper thin, and I can hear them joking, making love, hosting parties, etc. The woman invited me to their blackjack night, and I had a great time. I feel bad about my intention to break them up. She went out of town for a few days. The morning she came back, I knocked on the door and said I heard her moaning all night. Her, I wasn't here. Me, maybe he was watching porn, but I know I heard two voices. They argued that night. He smokes in his car, and one day he forgot to close the window completely. I filled a condom with lotion and threw it in the car. She found the frozen used condom, and they've been fighting for days. When she went to her mom's house, I slept with her man. He's sad and he misses her.
Damn.
So I told him that I saw her with another tenant, and he should move on too. I'm running out of ideas to keep them apart, and I feel like he's ghosting me to get back with
That's
him.
terrible.
What to do to keep him around?
That's terrible.
Advice?
You're a terrible human. That's a bad human. That shit gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Just watch. It's gonna come. That's terrible. That's a bad human.
Am I the asshole for not going to my twins' wedding? Y'all hate y'all family.
They're like, fuck that wedding. I ain't going.
Ugly bastard, but y'all identical. Shut up. I, 24-year-old male, have an identical twin. We're not close, but I thought we had basic mutual respect. That belief was tested. I grew up in a traditional southern town and only began coming out in college about 5 years ago. It's been slow, especially with family, but since moving to DC in 23 for school and work, I've felt more comfortable living authentically.
Good for them.
After moving, I met my boyfriend, 26-year-old male, and we've been together 2 years. Over time, I've introduced him to friends and family when I felt safe. Cut to November 2024. I was home for the holidays and told my twin and his fiance about my boyfriend. They seemed happy for me. While staying with them, wedding details arose and they asked if I'd bring a date, and I said yes, my boyfriend. My twin had gone to bed, but his fiance said, while there are pros and cons, it's up to you if you want to bring him. That felt like a green light. My twin constantly deferred to her on decisions, so I didn't think I needed to double check. 5 months passed. My boyfriend and I had spent $1,300 on travel, flights, hotel, etc. 3 weeks before the wedding, I mentioned on a call with my brother that we were all set. His tone shifted. Oh, is boyfriend actually coming?
Oh.
I reminded him of the convo with his fiance. He said she never gave me permission and accused me of making it up. Then said, we can't allow your boyfriend to come.
Why?
We worry how dad's side will react.
Oh, my word.
I offered to call dad on the spot. He dodged, saying he'd check with his fiance despite just saying it was his decision. An hour later, no change. I was still invited alone. Still expected to buy a groomsman's matching suit, even though I wasn't in the party, and show up smiling. That's when I snapped. I asked, if I didn't invite your fiance to my wedding, would you still come? He couldn't answer and ended the call after some harsh words.
Damn.
Trying to make things right, I came out to my dad, which I feared for years, to explain the situation. He was surprisingly indifferent and even said uninviting my boyfriend was extreme.
Yep.
He offered to talk to extended family. I thought I was removing the main obstacle. Weeks later, my twin called again. He now claimed our friends would be weirded out.
Oh, no.
So the
He got
excuse
the
shifted.
problem.
I said, if my boyfriend's not invited, I'm not coming.
That's right.
He didn't budge. Here's the kicker. Days later, my dad told me the fiance admitted she did give me permission, but changed her mind when she remembered who would be there. She denied this to my twin. Also, one of her bridesmaids is openly gay and brought her girlfriend. But according to the fiance, she's not part of the family, so it's different.
Oh, no.
So I didn't go. I'm still wondering if I made the wrong call.
Nope.
My absence was noticed. I got text asking where I was. My mom had to explain it repeatedly. So instead of avoiding attention, my absence became the story.
Yep, there you
My
go.
relationship with my twin is dead, and
Dead.
some family ties now feel fragile. Part of me wonders, should I have sucked it up and gone solo?
No.
Just to preserve bonds that shaped my early life.
No.
So am I the asshole for skipping the wedding?
No, not at all. Not at all. That'd be denying who they are.
My husband had a thing for a dog, and now I'm rethinking him as a person.
My husband had a thing for a dog. Okay, is he like he want a big dog and you want a little dog? Okay.
Let's just say he had that dog in him.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't what they mean.
Okay.
Okay. 3 weeks ago, me, 28-year-old female, and my husband, 29-year-old male, went out to a bar. When we got there, we happened to run into a middle school friend of his. We got to talking, and his friend was sharing stories about when they were in middle school together. Like the time his friend walked into the wrong restroom by mistake and was made fun of for a year. And when my husband got hard asking out a girl. After a few more embarrassing and funny stories, his friend, who we'll call Jeff, says, "Hey, remember that dog?" I think you can see where this is going. My husband started breaking down laughing, and I was totally confused. So I asked, what dog?
Yeah.
Jeff explained in 6th grade, the terminology is a zoophilia.
What?
He was sexually interested in a dog named Champion. He didn't do anything, but got a boner after he was playing with this dog.
What?
He and his friends
Wait.
shocked.
What?
Yeah. He and his friends were shocked about it for a while, but they kept taking pictures of the dog. It started to move from joking territory to creepy. 3 months later, he attempted to kidnap the dog. Thankfully, Jeff's father, the owner of the dog, caught him. Is it weird that I'm reconsidering my marriage, even though this hasn't been a problem in decades? My whole view of my husband has changed. So am I overreacting to my husband's middle school behaviors?
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's weird that Jeff said, "Hey, remember that dog." Jeff, you mean remember your dog?
that's
And appropriately, the first comment says, "I got to get off the fucking internet."
that's perfectly summarizing that.
Second comment, you know what? It's our fault for having phones at this point. Third comment, it's definitely my fault for wearing glasses. I paid to see this.
Oh.
Choices were made.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's unsettling. That's kind of freaky though. Hope they ain't got no dog. Oh.
Imagine they had a dog and the dog was always like,
Yeah, they know.
they know. They know.
Yeah.
They know. What is your favorite insult without using curse words? Here we go. Your dog wags its tail when you leave.
Okay.
That's mean. May you have a day as pleasant as you are.
Ooh.
You ever hear them people say, "God bless," but what they really saying F you?
Yeah. No, bless your heart.
I hope you have the day you deserve.
Yeah. Like that.
He's as sharp as a marble, that one.
Ooh.
You look like you know what every crown tastes like.
Oh. You have one?
Everybody knows what I would say.
What?
Kick rocks
With Jesus
with
hands.
Jesus sandals.
One that comes to mind me is your mama should went to sleep that night.
That sounds like my mother-in-law.
That one cracks me up.
I have neither the time nor the crowns needed to explain this to you.
Ooh. Okay.
I'd call you a tool, but that implies you're actually useful.
Ooh.
You've got 2 brain cells battling for 3rd place.
Damn.
Am I the asshole for laughing at my ex?
Laughing at her. Okay.
I feel like I'm terminally single. Recently, I was in a relationship and it ended pretty rough. I don't feel like what I did was unforgivable. Randomly, at the start of the relationship, I called my friend to laugh about men who wear thongs. Hey, no judgments, but I just find it funny when they do. I just was scrolling my socials, saw something funny, and wanted him to laugh too. He did a little bit and said he would never wear a thong. It would not look good on him. Me thinking that we were on shits and giggles tells him I think he would look great. Zoom out to a month later, he has ordered a thong from Temu because he wanted to surprise me with my fantasy. Honestly, I fell out laughing hysterically. I thought he was joking. I did not know he was serious. He dumped me that night.
Oh my gosh.
Was it really that bad to laugh?
Oh. Ooh. I don't think it was bad to laugh, but
Wait, didn't we read a story?
we did. That's what but
Wasn't it the same thing?
The girlfriend ordered one online, and he was like, because he wanted her to wear a thong all the time. And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So she ordered him one so he could feel how uncomfortable it feels, and he got upset.
Okay.
But they didn't break up. But this one is, he doesn't take a joke.
It's incredible to me.
That's crazy.
My wife, Ruth, consistently tries to lure me to fight for her love. She called me in hysterics. Ruben, come to the gym. I'm working out and a male is staring at me.
Oh, boy.
Ruben, I'm at Target and this loss prevention officer is staring at my ass.
Oh,
and
boy.
Ruben, a cop pulled me over and I think he just wants my number. Let's be clear. We're old people. I'm 68, 5'6", and shrinking every day. She's 63. Back in my day, I was a boxer and I ran the streets. My wife wants that excitement back.
Oh, boy.
But I ain't fighting cops in Target or muscle guys at the gym. I explained this. Her, you can't protect me?
Nope.
Well, I'm auditioning your replacements. I told her, go ahead, old lady. I became intrigued and I followed her. To my surprise and horror, younger men are openly flirting with my elderly wife.
All right.
My wife is in great shape. She's a seamstress and she creates beautiful garments. She is elegant. She has long silver hair and dark mahogany skin. So I guess I can see the attraction. But we're old. She needs to act like it. Back in the day, I kept her pregnant when men checked her out. Our children are grown and they approve of her independence. I want her to tone it down and stay at home more. What to do?
You might be out your league. You might be out your league. You're going to let her do what she got to do. You got to let her do what she got to do. You can't hang.
Old school, that might be a wrap for y'all.
Yeah, you can't hang. You can't hang.
I love Brooklyn. I gave her 3 kids. Our youngest is 1, and I met someone else after she was born. I stopped having sex with Brooklyn. I proposed to my new girlfriend, and I'm moving out of town to be with her. Brooklyn is hurt, and she keeps asking why I didn't marry her. Doesn't she understand my kids are a form of marriage? Why can't baby mamas realize our kids are a sign of commitment, and that bond we share is forever? Brooklyn is threatening not to let me see my kids if I move and marry someone else, but I'm going to build a life with my future wife. What to do?
Yeah. So
Classmates, what would you do?
yeah.
What would you do in that one? Because I don't have any words. I don't have any words at all.
That doesn't merit me to provide.
Yeah, I don't know
anything
what to
on
do.
that. Not at all. No.
How do I get over my wife's masturbation?
Oh, okay.
I, 34-year-old male, have always been the higher libido person between the two of us. If we could have sex every day, I'd want to. My wife, 35-year-old female, seems to be more of a responsive desire type, where I am initiating things probably 95% of the time. We probably end up having sex about 3 times a week on average. She enjoys it, and what's a healthy way to say this? Orgasms. That's not what he wrote. Every time, often multiple times.
Okay.
I don't have any reason to doubt this. And she has said how good it is often. Sounds like he needs his ego stroked a little.
A little bit.
A few months ago, I discovered my wife had gotten herself a new vibrator. She doesn't know I found it, and about a week after finding it, we had a conversation about masturbation. She said she does it maybe 1 to 2 times a week.
Oh.
At that time, I told her if she's feeling horny, I am always willing to have sex, or even go down on her and not expect anything in return. She said okay, and then we moved on. I can't get this new vibrator out of my head, though. Things I worry about in my head, why would she buy it? Am I not satisfying her? If she's horny, why won't she initiate something with me, since I've made it clear that I would prefer to have sex more often? Does she prefer it to me? Because of my worries, I've been curious to see when she uses it. I know it's not healthy and it's a violation of her privacy, but my curiosity gets the better of me. She often uses it once or twice a week, like she said, in the morning when I'm taking our kids to daycare. If she wanted to, she could wait the 15 minutes it takes for me to run them there, and then we'd be home alone and could have sex. She's used it on mornings after we had sex that she had said was good, and on mornings after she had turned me down for sex. I also feel like she is less likely to have sex with me the day of her using it. These make me feel like she prefers it to me. Combine that with me nearly always initiating and being the more affectionate one, I struggle mentally with the situation.
Wow.
How do I get over this? I know there's nothing wrong with her masturbating and it is none of my business, but I can't get over the feeling of inadequacy. I feel like her using it is a wasted opportunity to be intimate with me. I have done some reading that is not necessarily the case for women. I need to just get comfortable with it in my head, and any advice to that end would be helpful because I feel like it's starting to cause me to struggle in bed due to a lack of confidence.
Yeah.
I think he says here, I know there's nothing wrong with her masturbating. I don't think he knows that there's nothing wrong with her masturbating.
No. Well, I don't think I don't think that he's putting the two together. So I don't think he thinks there's a problem with her masturbating. It's the why would she want to when he's there? That's what it is.
That means there's something wrong masturbating. Hey, there's nothing wrong with you doing this, but you should never want to do this. You should just do it with me. Again, nothing wrong with you wanting to do it. Not even my business. But why are you doing it without me? I lost my job 2 months ago, and I didn't have the courage to tell my wife. I get dressed and leave home as usual, except I go to the library to look for work. I've been living off my final paycheck. When the funds hit, I went to buy a cup of coffee. I saw my wife slow down, pick up a young man, obviously he was waiting for her, and she drove off. I followed them to the motel. My heart was in my throat. I sat back and watched her register and enter the room. I waited 15 minutes and then knocked on the door, pretending to be Uber Eats. Wife cracked the door and I forced my way in. They were fully dressed and smoking crack. The young man is her plug dealer.
Oh.
I joined them and we're all hooked.
Oh
my issue is that I've been doing something strange to make a little change with the plug's other clients. I feel cheated. My wife lays around getting high for free, but I'm the one with the sore ass every night.
Damn.
I'm not even gay for real. I'm gay for crack.
Damn.
She doesn't recognize the sacrifice I make for her, and I need a way to communicate this and tell her she can sell her mouth or something to contribute to our fun times. If that makes sense, I refuse to be the only one busting it open all the time, and she getting high for free. Damn. Advice? That's just fake as fuck.
This has to be.
That's got to be fake as fuck.
This has to be.
That can't be.
This is. Ooh.
He wouldn't even have the phone. He would have sold the phone already.
Yeah.
It cannot be easier to sell your ass than to sell a phone.
Bad taste in my mouth. Ugh.
He got a bad taste in his mouth too, babe.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for leaving my wife after she got pregnant by a revenge affair? Y'all gonna learn to stop. One day, y'all are gonna learn to stop. My wife revenge cheated on me and she got pregnant. I am snipped. So I asked her what happened, and she fessed up that she was angry at my cheating and did it herself. She said it was awful and that dude took the condom off midway. She said she was so shocked that she couldn't say anything to me. We live in a conservative state where abortion is banned, and we both don't believe in abortion as a form of birth control. I told her that she can travel to another state if she wants to have an abortion. Just don't tell me anything about it, and I will pretend I never had any discussion regarding it. She has decided against it. She says she is scared to have an abortion. I told her that then the solution is a divorce because I am not going to raise an affair baby with her. She is saying she made a mistake and she will do anything to make up to me. I just want to be done with it. Edit. I am not religious. I am just not at ease with the idea of abortion, and I feel that they should be as rare as possible. Yeah, I think that's an ETA, babe. Everyone's the asshole here. And this poor baby.
Yeah, I feel bad. You know, that's all that's where my mind goes right away is the poor baby. But I don't know that I call him the asshole.